I have reviewed hundreds of pitch decks sent to European investors. Most of them had a problem: market size, solution, traction, team, financials, everything. And they still lost the deal because they all had the same missing slide. And it wasn't what you think. Hi, this is Indraneel and welcome to the Spotlight Media and Technology. The missing slide is your ESG positioning. But here's the thing, it's not about adding an ESG slide, it's about the fact that ESG should never be a slide at all. Let me explain. Most founders who know about ESG make the same mistake. They add one slide at the back of the deck. It says our ESG commitments or sustainability. It lists 3 bullet points. It mentions carbon neutral by 2035. European investors see that slide and the meeting ends in their head. Not because they dislike ESG, because that slide tells them you don't understand what ESG actually means to their capital allocation decision. That slide screams, we bolted this on, and bolted on is the opposite of fundable. Here is what investors targeting the EU and global markets actually want to see, and where ESG should live inside your deck. First, your market opportunity slide. If you are entering the EU, show that you understand the regulatory landscape. CSRD, SFDR, the EU taxonomy demonstrate that ESG compliance is not a future burden, it's a mode. Your competitors who ignore it will be locked out of EU procurement and capital. You won't be. Second, your risk management slide. Name your ESG risk, climate exposure, supply chain vulnerabilities, governance gap, and show how you are managing them. Investors don't expect perfection. They expect awareness and a plan. Third, your competitive moat slide. ESG readiness is a structural advantage in a world where regulations is tightening and stakeholder expectations are rising. Show how to create switching cost, unlock premium procurement contracts, and build long-term enterprise value. And this is the language shift that changes everything in the room. Don't say we are committed to sustainability. Say our ESG positioning reduces our cost of capital, expands our EU addressable market by many folds, and aligns us with SFDR Article 8 mandates, making us eligible for the next tier of institutional LP pools. Don't say we have a diverse team. Say our governance structure meets CSRD board diversity thresholds, reducing regulatory friction in our target European markets. That's not ESG language, that's investor language about ESG, and that's the difference. Before your next investor meeting, run this 3-point ESG pitch audit on your check right now. Audit point 1. Does your market opportunity section address EU regulatory tailwinds, CSRD, EU taxonomy, SFDR as a growth driver, not a compliance cost? Audit point 2. Does your risk section name ESG risk, climate, supply chain, governance, and show a management response? If it's silent, investors will fill that silence with worst-case assumptions. Audit point 3. Does your competitive moat section show how ESG readiness is a durable structural advantage, not a value statement, but a market access barrier your competitors can't easily replicate? 3 yeses, you are EU investor ready. Anything less, your deck has a gap that's costing you capital right now. The pitch deck that are winning global capital right now do not have an ESG slide. They have an ESG spine running through every slide that matters. Build that spine and the capital follows. Follow the Spotlight Beyond Profession for ESG intelligence, pitch strategy, and global capital insights that actually move decisions. If you are navigating ESG integration for your pitch deck or investor communications at your organization, we help companies with ESG strategy and communication. Link in the description, and thank you very much for watching and signing it off.